What's up guys, it's Gabe/Kev back at another crappy video. Just a quick one, some quick macro updates. We haven't added anything to the druid, but we can prove that fairy fire works. I guess we can bring it up real quick. Shit, what do we use again? It's on Berserk. Is it on Berserk? Yeah, it's on Berserk. Except Berserk doesn't cast Berserk anymore. Is that because we deleted it? Is this supposed to have Berserk? What a fucking disaster, man. No, we spam it on J. Yeah, we added it to J. Like a carryover from TBC when we had to spam 3 different keys. So, on DPS it spams 1 FJ, but the actual... Fucking hell, mate. Where is it? Here, yeah. It's all on one line, so you can't even read it, but it's the same thing, because they changed... We had a typo with a slash because we were copy-pasting. But they also changed it to feral and non-feral. Wait, this is wrong. Does this work? I thought it was bear, not feral. This is still broken. What a fucking disaster, mate. No, it's feral. So we press thing, fairy fire, and all the buffs happen. So we can prove that fairy fire works. Put GM back on. We're back in this dungeon just because we need elites that actually have health, because we've played, you can see we're up to, what, 60%? 50%? We've played some actual Wrath, just borean tundra a bit, but everything is non-elite and dies in one hit. I mean, you can already tell that like everything does no damage on that dungeon run we did. So yeah, unit debuff, fairy fire, feral. If you don't have it, cast it. This is also on another macro, so it doesn't matter, because this actually has a cooldown. In TBC, I think it's 6 seconds, right? So you can't just spam it, so if it was on cooldown, it would break macros. So that's the bear. Then we did just a simple poison macro. But this is not in combat. So this is just... You just press it, and it automatically applies your weapons. I don't know if we can... Oh, so it doesn't actually work for the second one. So we actually need to update this to be more complicated, because it doesn't work. What happens if you do this? Oh, because I've got this enabled, we can't. So this doesn't actually work, because we applied the first one, and it worked just because we did it backwards. Oh no, it does work. So you can just get rid of this line, and it works, okay. We don't know if we can put this in, an attack macro. For now we've just got it like that, which is still shit, but you don't have to click it. That's just the rogue. You can't really see that, but it's not that complicated, right? Cast and then use the weapon. Oh fuck, we turned off thingos. Then the warrior, we'll just get the Hpally because he's going to get his ass kicked, right? So we added a bunch of things on the Fury. So heroic throw as your third attack, victory rush. We thought about overpower, but you're a Fury, so and you're always max Fury, so it's never really worth. We could add less than 26 mana for the swap to not waste. And then maybe intercept in combat, but that kind of shit doesn't really matter. So we'll just demonstrate that real quick. Whirlwind, Bloodthirst, Heroic Throw.
I can't do that. I need a target.
He died before the heal went off. We were too slow. Whoops. Let's give that another shot. Fuck, what are we looking for? The server. He just dies instantly, man. He doesn't have the health. So I'm spamming 3 and F. He can't actually tank this guy. But there's the victory rush as well. That's what we wanted to show. Switch to single target. And everything else still works. So we were pressing 1 and F just because we're controlling it manually, but that's what gets spammed. And we learn about you can use two-hand weapons as thing. Just respawn these two. Then we just show that real quick. So under dips, the if statement gets a Bloodthirst. And you can do this now in Wrath. You don't have to look up fucking numbers in the spellbook, and it's so bad because eventually you have so many things you have to go through like 200 spells to get the ID. But you can just put the string here. If it's not on cooldown, use it. Otherwise, well, otherwise, heroic throw. And then over here is usable. This is another thing that's added in Wrath. You couldn't do this. You'd have to look at the button. So that's easy. You can just put the thing. So if you can victory rush, use it. Yeah, and while we're on the thing, because we added a mount macro, but it fucking broke because our clients crashed. And if the clients crash, it doesn't save the fucking config. And we thought maybe you could use flying mounts, just not fly. You could just walk. But you can't do that in Wrath. So this looks for the mount buff, which is Swift Wind Rider. And then cast it if you don't have it. So that's like a mount macro. And this is spammable because obviously when you're multiboxing, there's small delays, so your keys need to be spammable and not either cancel things or reapply it. So that's like the whole point with the spammable. All you have to do is just spam the button. That's how we want to set it up, right? So that's the warrior. Priest, we just added the beacon of light buff, so if we bring the tank over here. And if you press 1...
I need to target something first.
I don't know if it sends it on...
That's still recharging.
But yeah, get this out of the way. It applies the beacon of light and then sacred shield, so pretty simple. Where's my fucking... Is it... Oh, a client fucking crashed apparently. Where's my notepad? Oh, there it is. Jesus. Target the tank, check for beacon. I'll cast it. Same with the shield and then the heal. Like, obviously the Hpally doesn't have that much healing. We might eventually add like a faster heal if you're low or something. But yeah, he doesn't have hots or anything to add. So it's pretty simple. So it's the priest. And then the decay. Fuck, we want to get these off the screen. Oh, this is fine. Do we want to kill one of them? Because he'll get his ass kicked. We added a bunch of stuff here because I think we understand the thing better. So... because you have to split everything up, it's still ugly, right? But so we actually, when we did the dungeon run, we actually had no talent points on the decay, because I think like we had the decay targeted when we thought we had the rogue or something, and we did reset talents. So he didn't have any talents during that run. But this is still the same. We added the assist. Number 2 is KS. Here we added Empower Rune. So this checks all of your runes, and if they're all down, then do Empower Rune. I don't know if it needs to be all, but we were like, fuck it. We might change this later. So if all the runes are down, cast the Empower Rune thing. Number 3, Rhyme. So now we understand you dump runic if you have more than 80. Or if you have 80, because then you can do another one whenever the proc. So dump runic. And then we added Raise Dead as a spam because it's 3 minutes, which seems fine. Just use that whenever. That's 3. Then debuff. Debuff is still the same. That's just apply the things. And then obliterate. That's just test code. We added just blood tap if it's off cooldown. Because by the time it gets to here, it's already used like some runes, right? So it's fine. And then we added another huge check of all 6 runes as a variable. This like underscore shit is because this is a function that returns multiple values. So underscore means you're ignoring one of the returns. So I only want A, the variable, as the 3rd return of this function. I can't remember what the values are. I think it's like name or some shit, but basically like functions return multiple values, but you only care about one of them. So get all 6 runes, and then the actual sequence. So if the first frost thing is true, then obliterate. If the second one, then you can obliterate again. Oh fuck, are we typing? Yeah. We just wanted to bring up the... Fuck! 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 Fuck, what did we do? If D... How did we fuck this? Can I just not save it? We just wanted to bring up the skill. Fuck, where is it? Where's Obliterate? Hello? Here. Yeah, 1 Unholy, 1 Frost. So you need the Unholies. So you have to convert your bloods to Unholies. So is that the only way you get Unholies? Is that the only way you get Unholies? Obviously we still don't know how the class works. So, well, good thing we press the Unholy, right? That doesn't make any sense though. Like, you never have... No, these are... Green is Unholy. Fuck. So what does it convert it to? Into a death. And death can be anything. I don't know. So maybe we can change this, but yeah, basically, if you've got Frost, Obliterate, second one, also Obliterate, then checking your first death, yeah, first this. Now that I think about it, this doesn't necessarily do what you think it does, but it still works, and otherwise you Pestilence. It's a massive if, just checking the runes, because, again, like, you think you can code something in a certain way, and it just doesn't work, and, like, we're just trying to make a sequence without, like, overloading the macro with, cast by names. This is commented out, this is just commented out also, and then just spam thing. So this runs a sequence, so we'll just kill one of these, because, and obviously you're supposed to press all the buttons in a row, but for testing, I guess, it doesn't really matter, right? That gets your buffs up, and then we just go through 1 to 5, and we can see both debuffs are applied, and it's doing the procs and all the shit. So, like, I think shit's happening. The only thing we can't do is death and decay, because this is an AoE thing, and they haven't added... I thought they added it, but they haven't yet. It's not till patch 7, apparently. We forgot to put this on... over here, so you can read it better. But what we were talking about, the, you know, like, cast at player, this hasn't been added yet, so you can't do it. I thought you could just do this, but you can't. So there's no way to cast AoEs without sending a mouse click, and sending mouse clicks with HotKeyNet is not a poggers. Like, it changes window focus and it just fucks everything up. So it's not something you could do smoothly, as far as I can tell. Like, I've tried it back in vanilla, and yeah, it just fucks the game up. Like, you're trying to drive from the tank, it sends a mouse click to a random window, and then changes focus, and then to get focus back, you'd have to like find the mouse again and get this back, and it just fucks everything up. So you're supposed to just press that for runic power or whatever, but you can't. But yeah, it seems to be like using more abilities, so I think it works better. So that's I guess we can just quickly put this on the screen, and then we'll just add it to a new so if it's off cooldown, use that. If you've got more than this, dump it. Obviously the effectiveness is lower because you're switching between keys. It's not just running everything in one go, but... Oh, and you can see Empower Thingo's going off as well, so... When all the runes are down, it uses it. And this was all the same, yeah. So that's the updated decay so far. So that's pretty much it. So we're just questing, and we'll see whenever the first dungeon. That'll probably be the next video. So until the next time, goodbye.